njalo ngenkulumo uElihu.
Chapter 37.
Chapter 37.
Uyakhuluma Elihu.
He is still talking.
Then chapter 38 verse 1.
Chapter 38 verse 1.
Then the Lord answered Job and said,
Inkosi yasimphendula uJobe yathi.
Job. uNkulunkulu wakhuluma chapter 38.
God started talking in chapter 38.
Wakhuluma chapter 39.
He spoke in chapter 39.
Wakhuluma chapter 40.
He then spoke in chapter 40.
Moreover, the Lord answered Job and said,
Inkosi yaqhubeka imphendula uJobe ithi.
uNkulunkulu wakhuluma chapter 41.
He spoke in chapter 41.
Ma uNkulunkulu eqeda ukukhuluma.
After he had done talking.
Ku chapter 42.
In chapter 42.
Verse 5.
In verse 5.
Job
then says,
I have heard of thee by the hearing of the ear. But now amehlo ami ayakubona.
My eyes seeth you.
Amehlo kaNkulunkulu mayebona uJob.
When Job seeth God,
ku chapter 1.
In chapter 1,
uJob ubele izimvu ezingu 7,000.
Job had 7,000 sheep.
Ku chapter 42.
In chapter 42,
wayele izimvu ezingu 14,000.
Job got 14,000 in return.
Ku chapter 1.
In chapter 1,
uJob wayena makamela ngu 3,000.
3,000 camels.
Ku chapter 42.
In chapter 42,
wayena makamela ngu 6,000.
he then got 6,000 camels.
Ku chapter 1.
In chapter 1,
wayele inkabi ezingu 500.
he had 500 oxen.
Chapter 42.
In chapter 42,
wayele inkabi ezingu 1,000.
he then got 1,000 oxen.
uJob ayena ku chapter 1.
What he possessed in chapter 1,
wabadabuli ku chapter 42.
it was doubled in chapter 42.
uJob esebona uNkulunkulu.
When Job started seeing God,
abantwana babe ngu 10 ku chapter 1.
in chapter 1, children were 10 in number.
Ku chapter 42 ayena ngu 10.
He remained with 10 children in number in chapter 42. When Job's wife,
waba labantwana abangu 20.
he got 20 children in total.
10 ku chapter 1.
She had 10 in chapter 1.
waba le 10 ku chapter 42.
He had 10 in chapter 42.
esikufunda lapha nangu.
This is what we are learning.
impilo kaJob.
The life of Job.
Ku chapter 1.
In chapter 1.
Lo chapter 2.
In chapter 2.
yayi right.
It was all okay.
Ku chapter 2 esiyaphela.
After towards the end of chapter 2,
esinzima kuJob.
life became sour and very challenging.
wayengasela abantwana.
He had no children.
wayengasela sifuyo.
He had no livestock.
kodwa waqhubeka ekhonza.
But he continued to worship in God.
From chapter 3.
From chapter 3
kusefika ku chapter 37.
up to chapter 37,
uNkulunkulu uthule.
God is quiet.
Ku chapter 1.
In chapter 1,
uJob uyakhonza.
Job is worshiping.
elezinto
He
zonke.
had everything.
umeno Jehova.
He is standing with God.
engasela zinto.
When he had nothing,
ku chapter 2.
in chapter 2,
uyakhonza.
he worships.
Ku chapter 3.
In chapter 3,
chapter 4.
chapter 4,
chapter 5.
chapter 5,
up to chapter
up
37.
to chapter 37,
ukhuluma abangani bakaJob.
Job's interview and the friends interacting.
bakhuluma umathanda
They
ngoJob.
speak the way they want to Job.
uNkulunkulu uthule.
God is quiet.
uJob uyagula.
Job is sick.
akasenalutho.
He is literally
abantu
having nothing.
bakhuluma bakuthatha.
People, they speak ill of him.
uNkulunkulu uthule.
God is quiet.
ethule njalo uNkulunkulu.
As quiet as he is,
uJob uyamkhonza.
God continued being served by Job.
uNkulunkulu uthule.
God is quiet,
kodwa uJob
but
uyamkhonza.
Job continues serving the Lord.
uJob aze athi,
Job continues to say,
though he slay me,
noma nganginquma,
ngiyaqhubeka
I will
ngimkhonza.
continue worshiping him.
uJob aze athi,
Job ended up saying,
noma ethule,
even though he is quiet,
mina ngiyazi
I know
ukuthi
that
uyaphila.
he is alive.
From chapter 3
From chapter 3
to chapter
up to
37.
chapter 37,
uNkulunkulu uthule.
God is quiet.
uJob wayelindile.
Job was anxiously waiting.
elinde uchapter 38.
He was waiting for chapter 38.
uNkulunkulu wathula amachapter wonke la.
God was quiet in all
uJob
these
elindele uchapter
chapters.
38.
And Job was waiting for chapter 38.
uNkulunkulu mase khuluma chapter 38.
When God speaks in chapter 38,
yonke into yaguquka.
everything changed.
uJob esekhuluma i-testimony.
Job is now telling a
ukuthi
testimony.
mina Job,
He's saying, oh, about me as Job.
I have heard of you God. kodwa
But
manje
now
amehlo ami
my
ayakubona.
eyes seeth you.
angazi ukuthi chapter bani empilweni.
I don't know what chapter you are in this life.
kuse chapter abantu bakhuluma amathanda ngawo.
Maybe you are in this chapter where people are speaking ill of you.
uya-aplya wena.
You are applying.
wafunda.
You got educated.
wapasa matric.
You did your matric.
une diploma.
You've got a diploma.
une degree.
You've got a degree.
i-application yakho bayibona.
They saw you and received your
Kodwa
application.
bathule.
But they kept quiet.
uyathandaza
You
wena.
are praying. They
bathule.
are silent.
uyakhonza,
You are worshiping.
uyashela amantombazana,
You are interacting with girls.
uyasendela ama-message,
You are sending them messages.
kodwa bathule,
They are quiet. They
abakuphenduli,
don't respond.
bathule,
They are quiet.
noNkulunkulu uthule.
God on top of that is also
Ende
silent.
bayakubuza abantu,
And the people are asking you,
kanti uyashada nini?
when are you getting married?
Bona bathule.
But God is silent.
Nguwe wedwa ngakini okwenzayo.
You are the only one worshiping from your home.
Into zakho zimile,
Everything is standing still.
kazihambi into zakho.
Nothing works for you.
Abangakini bayabuza,
Even your relatives, they are asking,
uthi uNkulunkulu wakho
that
kuphi?
where is your God when you are suffering like this?
Abantwana bakho bashonile,
Your children are dead.
unkosikazi
Your
ushonile,
wife is dead.
uxotshiwe
You've
emsebenzini,
been fired from work.
uyathandaza
You are
wena,
praying anxiously.
uyasila,
You are fasting.
kodwa uThixo
But
uthule.
God is silent.
Ukuchapter bani empilweni?
What chapter are you in this life?
Umnyaka uphelile,
The life, the year has ended.
ubune resolution
You
wena,
had some resolution that you
akula
made.
nto yenzakeleyo,
Nothing. You achieved nothing.
uyathandaza.
You are praying.
Makulabantu abakhulumayo,
When if ever there are people who are talking,
ngabangani bakho,
it's your friends.
ende bakhuluma umathanda ngawe.
They speak anything they
Wena
want about you.
uyathandaza,
But you are praying.
but uThixo uthule.
God is silent.
uNkulunkulu nguNkulunkulu,
God is God.
unothile.
When you have got everything,
uNkulunkulu nguNkulunkulu,
God remains God.
ungasena
When you
lutho.
are left with nothing,
uNkulunkulu nguNkulunkulu,
God remains God.
nomethule.
Even though He remains silent,
lokhu
He
nguNkulunkulu.
remains God.
Ungasuki kuJehova,
Never depart from God.
qinisela kuJehova.
Just be steadfast and be patient with God.
Uyeza uchapter 38,
Chapter 38 is coming.
uyeza uchapter
Chapter
38.
38 is coming.
Abantu bangakhuluma bakufunayo,
People may speak the way they want.
bakubhekele
They
phansi,
look down upon you,
intosi yale.
and the things don't move for
Ungasuki
yourself.
kuJehova,
Never depart from God.
uyeza uchapter
Chapter
38.
38 is coming for you.
Ende ma uNkulunkulu engakhuluma,
When God speaks,
lokho kakulahlekelayo
that which you lost,
kuyeza sokuphindwe kabili.
it comes to you doubled.
Ungasuki kuJehova,
Never move from God.
angazi ukuthi kuchapter
I
bani,
don't know what chapter you are
kodwa
in,
ngikwaziyo
but all that I know,
uchapter 38
chapter
uyeza.
38 is coming.
Makule chapter ezayo,
If ever there is a chapter that is coming,
uchapter 38,
chapter 38,
uchapter 38
chapter
uyeza.
38 is coming.
Ungalahli ithemba,
Do not lose hope.
ungamchiyi
Do
uJehova,
not depart from God.
uyeza uchapter
Chapter
38.
38 is coming.
Makule chapter
If
ezayo,
ever there is a chapter that is coming,
uchapter 38,
it's chapter 38.
abantu bayeke bakhulume.
Let the people talk the way they want.
Ngekubamisa ukukhuluma
You
abantu,
cannot stop them from talking.
bayeke bakhuluma abantu.
Let them talk the way
Wena
they want.
ungasuki kuJehova,
Never depart from God.
chapter 38
But chapter
uyeza.
38 is coming.
Ungalahli ukukholwa,
Do not lose your faith.
ungacabangi ivini ukuzibulala.
Do not even contemplate on killing yourself.
Uyeza uchapter 38.
Chapter 38 is coming for you.
Ngabe bakwale,
Even though they say no to you,
ube disappointed,
you may be hurt and disappointed.
ube
and
le
frustrated.
stress,
You become
ube
depressed.
le depression,
You end up with,
ube nakho konke okunegative.
you may think of even committing suicide.
Ungasuki kuJehova,
Never depart from the Lord.
uyeza uchapter
Chapter
38.
38 is coming.
Bengathi umsebenzi uphelile,
If they say there's no longer a job for you,
uyeza omnye umsebenzi.
another job is coming.
Awuzalelwa
You were
ngemsebenzini,
never born at work.
uyeza omnye umsebenzi.
Another job is coming for you.
Ungalahli ithemba.
Do not lose hope.
Ithi iBhayibheli,
The Bible says
uJobe waye engenasici,
Job was sinless.
upright,
He was an upright man,
ekhonza kuJehova.
worshiping God.
Kwenzakala kuye lokho.
All this happened to him.
Wathi mo wena,
Wena kangakanani?